Hello everybody. I'm back with my coffee and a little coffee rant, I guess. That's what I'm gonna start calling coffee rants. It's been a pretty day here today. I went around little fences and checked on some grass. And we got Weston an early birthday present. We got him his first BB gun, and he's having a ball. You know, got a comment earlier on the video about being a hillbilly. They ought to put captions that they could understand hillbilly talk. But you know, I'm proud of where I come from and how I was raised, and you know, way I was raised in the old ways, and you know, I just turned 60-year-old, and the old farmhouse where I was raised, you know, we didn't have running water till 1980. We dug a first well, water come out of the cistern. We had an outhouse. I can tell you, them old cold mornings, buddy, you just hated going out that old outhouse or in the middle of the night. But you know what? We had big gardens. We raised hogs, had a beef. We used to have to carry water from the spring in the wintertime. We carried a lot of water. Of course, we draw a lot out of the cistern, and in the wintertime, it seemed like that old pump would freeze, and we carried a lot of water out of the spring. You know, I've helped Mama cut ice out of the pond a lot of times to haul it in and thaw it out over the cook stove to wash clothes. I wasn't even hardly big enough to carry the bucket, but my job was to slop the hogs, cut horse weeds, go around fences, and I wasn't much more big enough to carry the corn knife. But you know what? That's what we're missing these days. That instills something in you that you never forget. You know, well, you know, Daddy and them was all working. Mommy would on Sundays. We'd walk to church and most times get a ride back. And you know, that's something that you never forget. That's something that's stuck with me all my life. You know. I was stuck on a tractor seat by the time I was right around 5-year-old to drive between the bales, and or they was loading the backer. And Papa, it was slow enough for Papa to get up there and stop, hit the clutch and stop the tractor if they needed to. By the time I was 8-year-old, I was mowing hay by myself. And by the time I was 10-year-old, I had my own tobacco crop and was raising my own cattle. You know, I've been doing this a long time, and you know, I see where our country's headed. You know, technology, you know, has come a long way, but in some ways it just kills us. You know, it's made our young people lazy. I just, some ways I wish we'd go back, but I know we can't. But to me, there's no better times than the way I grew up. You know, I hear people say, well, you was poor. No, sir, we was not poor. May not have a whole lot of money, but man, we was rich in history. Had anything we wanted to eat. I mean, you know, everything was raised. I'm lucky enough to still remember Mama taking eggs to the store and trading for flour, sugar, and coffee. And sure, jail, canning time. I mean, those days are gone, but they're embedded deep in my memory. And I wish I could instill that in people, some people now, to realize, riches ain't money. When I was younger, I was like all young people. Really didn't think about tomorrow, just for you done a lot of things just for today, But there'll come a time in your life that you see that the Lord had a plan for you all the time. And I'm proud, as that guy said, I was a hillbilly. I sure am proud of it. I'm proud of my roots, proud of where I come from. I'm proud that Mommy marched me out to church when I was young. I can still remember the preacher coming down that aisle, banging on that Bible, just like it was yesterday. And that 4 or 5 year old still remember it. Here in the last 3 or 4 years, it seemed like I've been drawn to God more and more, and it seems like as the times we live in this country, I'm drawn to Him more and more to get strength. If people could understand that, I'm seeing it. I sin, none of us without sin. And, like I say all the time, it seems like the last 3 years I've had to ask the good Lord to forgive me more than I should. Because what's going on will make you so mad. You've got this country, you've got some of the best farmers and ranchers in the world. And they're trying to put us out of business and eat crickets and old lab-grown meat. I seen where one country, I can't remember what couple of countries, I can't remember for the life of me what country it was told Bill Gates to take his fake meat and go jump off a cliff. So I'm going to tell you something. You need to support your local farmers and ranchers, and if you don't know one, I know a lot of the people in the cities probably can't, but I know they've got farmers markets. Buy from your local farmer if you can, because we grow some of the best food in the world. And I know we grow some of the best beef in the world. The American farmers and ranchers raise some of the most best beef in the world. And that's why I believe we need country of origin label. So that you go to the grocery store, you know exactly where your beef comes from. If you want USA grown beef, then it should be there for you. Not mixed in all over the world. But I want to thank everybody for watching. And to that guy that said he needs subtitles for hillbilly, I understand that we've probably got a thick dialect, and I didn't take offense to it. But, it's hard for me sometimes to understand Yankee too, so I guess we're even. So God bless everybody. Have a great day. Until I see you next time, remember it's going to be the most important election of your lifetime. Stand up for President Trump, because he's standing up for you. And pray. Let's keep praying for this country and for President Trump. Thank you once again. You guys have a wonderful Saturday.